These 5 days that I spent in Bucharest, Romania, left me feeling so connected with life and people from all over the globe. The city was rich with history, delicious food, and the most friendly locals. Hello, I'm in Bucharest, Romania. It's so crazy. I don't know how to feel yet. I just arrived and I'm really tired and hungry, and I'm gonna find breakfast first. Got a book if I'm bored, and kind of mixed feelings now. I think I just arrived, so I'm feeling a bit like very conscious that I'm solo traveling, but I think it'll get fun as the time passes. And the hostel's really cute as well. It's quite cozy and small, but looks very social. Hello, so I made it to Bucharest and I made it to this hostel. It's called T5 Social, and it's not super convenient in terms of like location to the center. It's like 10 minutes walk, which is fine if it was in winter, because in winter I think it's nicer to be as close to the center as possible since it's still quite freezing here. It's not that bad, it's like 10 degrees, but it's really cold for me still. And the place is quite cozy. I think it feels a bit too like cluttered, like together, but it's not so bad because the people here are quite friendly, so you don't really feel like with strangers you're too much in their personal space. It's not that weird because people are mostly very friendly, and you kind of feel like it's like a fun hostel sleepover kind of feeling, I guess. So I think you have to be quite social and open with your space if you want to enjoy a place like this. I think it's supposed to be like a party hostel, but it's not very intense like that. They just have a lot of social events and game nights and stuff, which will be fun. So freaking crazy that I'm in this city. I totally love it right now because I went on a very cool city walking trip and I met a very fun girl whose birthday was today apparently, and we went for like a drink and food after, and it was so fun getting to know a random stranger, and we connected so much because we both love traveling, and it was just the best time ever. And it's only 7 p.m, so I'm heading back to my hostel, and we have games night tonight, so I'm quite excited. I already love Budapest, no, Bucharest, sorry, but it's really cool. It's such a fun place to be.
Any form of cheating, we take trivia incredibly seriously. We'll be starting in a few minutes. Last chance to go to the bathroom, grab a drink. Sneaky fight. Welcome to the Friday night classroom with Rob.
Romania before, no.
Okay.
North Korea.
And then you should have put a ring on it. Don't be mad once you see that he won it. If you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it.
just a general quick update of the evening. It's been really fun. So after the day tour today, which was really cool, we had like a free walking tour where you just tip the tour guide and they show you like a lot of the cool parts of the city. And today the tour guide was showing us like from monarchy to communism and how like Romanian history came about. And the city is really awesome because when you just stand in one place, you can see like the different eras of the city and the different styles that were there in every like century. It's really like spectacular. And after this, I made a friend at the tour who was also from Austria, and she was celebrating her birthday actually. So I went for dinner with her afterwards, and it was so cool to connect with her. And we had these delicious fish and chips. And after this, I headed back to my hostel where they had this like trivia night, and this was also quite fun. I was with a group of like 5 to 6 people, and we were playing this trivia games. It was so difficult, but we were so close to winning, and it was such a fun way to get to know everybody. So I think this was one of the best hostel experiences I've actually ever had. I think if you like your privacy and if you like it super hygienic, it's not for you. But if you like the social aspect and getting to know everybody and just feeling like part of a family and belonging, it's really cool. And the people here have traveled so much, it's crazy. Like compared to them, I just feel like, have I even seen anything? Like they're such wonders, and I love to be in this crowd. But that's all for today, and let's see where tomorrow takes us. Good morning! This is day 2 of my trip. It's so sunny in Bucharest today, and I'm just walking around the city freely. I have no agenda, but we will see how it goes. So now I'm walking to my lunch finally. It's like 3 p.m. and I'm gonna now eat something because I'm starving and my last meal was like breakfast. It's also so wild how many bookstores are here. Like I've been to 3 of them today, and actually my favorite one was the one that I went to I think first, and that was like a non-touristic one, and everything was so cheap. Like books were €2 or €3, and they had quite like common or upcoming writers, and it was really really cool. I want to go back and buy some. I'm going to this restaurant at this hotel on the 6th floor, and it should have a good view, so I think I'll have a nice sunset. I hope so. I'm so happy. I feel like, I don't know, it's so fun to travel on my own and I get to experience this. It's so crazy. And I just had such a fun time today. Like, it was just such a fun day to do whatever I want, roam around, find the best spots, and just enjoy my best life. Yeah, it was just so cool. I really love it. And I hope I get to do a lot more solo travel because it makes me so happy. And I'm glad that I can afford this lifestyle and also like just make the most of being here in Europe. And I have so many more countries to cover still, and I'm looking forward to it. Romania is really cool. I think the people make it fun and there's a lot of nice places to see, and I think one can never really be bored here. Like at first it doesn't look at first glance like it's gonna be such a exciting holiday, but as time goes by I think it's one of the best places I've seen. Like it's so fun, and I've never imagined I can be bored here. It's super cool. I think it's a must visit in a Europe trip. So the plan is basically to meet up at 7 a.m. with this bus and tour guide at the Starbucks, and they're gonna then head from there. I think it's like a 4-hour road trip to get there, so it will be quite a while, but I have a book, I have my audiobooks, I have some snacks, and I think it will be fun. And last night at the hostel, after the karaoke, a lot of them went to the club as well, and since I had an early morning I thought to skip it, which was a good idea because many of them came home at like 4 o'clock, and they have basically 6 o'clock mornings as well because they're going to Transylvania by themselves without a tour guide, which is so freaking crazy because it's impossible, I think, with the transport they have here to figure it out, but they're very brave, and they basically had a short nap, and now they're on their way to figure out their route.
Michael Group. You can use the toilets over there, toilets over there. And all the ceilings and all the walls and most of the statues are done of walnut tree. Some statues also of the clock made beam, beam, beam. So a person came here. We had fun. Welcome to the music room, which is also called the Queen's Room.
Cheesy polenta. So it's time for one of our late night chats. I just got back from the whole day trip. It was really fun. I loved it. Our tour guide Michael was the best. And overall, very tiring. I think I could not do a generally big group tour, but for one day it was totally worth it. Really fun, and I would highly recommend doing it while in Bucharest. Good morning. It's a brand new day. This is Monday now, and I just got up, took a shower, and now I'm leaving to the center. What I found out and I'm so happy about is that there is a pole here, and the last pole I've seen I think is in Dubai, where they have the best French bakery stuff and really nice food. Oh my god. Okay. And I really am excited for this. So my plan for today is to first go to Paul. Lots of people. So my plan for today is after Paul for breakfast, I would go to a walking tour, which is like 2 hours around the old town, and then I want to try lunch at this really nice local restaurant where they have like a lunch menu set. That will be really fun. And after that, I'm going to the Therme, which is a little far away, but I think I can figure it out, and I will stay there till evening. And I want to make it to one last stop, which is the very high tower from where you can see a beautiful sunset. Thank you.
Oh god, that's a selfie.
And my gorgeous date here. Hello, so this is my very last night here, and so far it's been such an amazing trip. I really loved every part of it, and I met so many cool people, and I think it's a perfect place to solo travel because you will never really be alone. So I really loved it here. It was amazing. And now I'm excited to actually go back to Vienna. I really missed, like, I don't know, I just miss my skincare routine. I miss my normal gym life and going to work and stuff like that. So I like that a trip that takes you out enough to miss your real life again. So that's a good thing about solo traveling. And the hostel is so cool and so fun. Like, there's always so much to do here. Although I do think in the weekend it's the best because there are loads of people and they have the most fun, interactive and crowded events, I guess, which is nice because it really feels like a whole team spirit. And on the weekdays, of course, there are not that many tourists and mostly people who work in Romania who come here, so it's not so much happening and definitely more chill. But overall, it's still always nice that you always find someone to talk to and do things with. And today I had a really cool time also meeting this friend Kelly, who I met at the walking tour. And we spent the whole day together since, actually, and it has not been one boring moment. Like, we clicked so fast and we're so, like, peanut butter and jelly. Like, we blend together very well in terms of how we travel and stuff. So I do hope we have another trip together, because it would be awesome to go to some more adventurous places with her. And overall, I'm so glad I came here. It was such a good time. And tomorrow is my last day. I plan to go to the Therme in the morning and then just head to the airport. That's my plan. And I hope it goes like that. Good morning. It's such a wonderful morning today. It's so warm and sunny, and I'm on the way now to the Therme. So I'm very excited. I already have checked out from my hostel, and I'm kind of going with my luggage to the Therme, and I'll keep it there while I'm, using it. But then after 3 hours, I will head to the airport, which is like super near from here, like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So it's going pretty good. I'm excited. I'm curious to know how crowded it will be, since it's a Tuesday and it's 10 a.m., which is just when it opens. So I wonder if it will be basically empty. And I think it's mostly going to be older people who are retired, I guess. And so I think it would be nicer. And they also have a lot of water slides. It's a bit like a theme park inside also. So it's going to be fun. I really, really missed water parks from Dubai. So it'll be such a fun time here. I have high hopes. Let's see how it goes. Massive, and there are very few people today, which I'm so lucky for. And it's just gorgeous, especially this outdoor sauna where it's like 10 degrees outside, but you're in the freaking hot pool. It's so fun. I love it here. Oh my god, it's so cool. It's a perfect thing to end the holiday with, I think, because it's just relaxing. And after this, I head right to the airport, and I have 3 hours here. It was so cheap as well, because you come in the morning, it's like only 10 or 11 euros. So it's freaking cheap for 3 hours. Watch me be next week in Vienna and the Therme for at least 60 euros. And I'm gonna be crying about this moment, but it's so freaking beautiful here, and what a nice day. So basically I'm done with the Therme now, and I got the bus back to the airport, but it doesn't go directly, so I got dropped off in the middle of the road somewhere, and now I'm walking my way to the airport. It's so crazy, but the driver was so cute. He was giving me all these directions. He didn't even speak English, and he was like, please take a left and take a left and take a left. It was so adorable, but I'm okay. I'm like almost 2.5 hours before my flight, so I feel okay. I'll make it on time. And my holiday's over. I'm so sad, but I'm having such an awesome time in this place, and I think I'm almost ready to go back to work now. So it was so cool. I totally 100% recommend Bucharest. It was such a surprise. I feel like I knew what to expect. I knew that it's gonna be a lot of beautiful places, but it was even better than I expected, and the people I met were just amazing.